If you're like me and you live in the Rocky Mountains and love to garden, then you know all about the joys and also the challenges that face us in this type of environment. Every season is so different. There's lots of extreme heat some years and also extreme cold. The temperatures can go from hot to cold almost overnight. There's late frost, there's early frost, and there's never enough precipitation. I've watched a lot of gardening YouTube channels, and I've really enjoyed them. I've seen some really cool stuff. But I've always thought that doesn't really work here, or that doesn't really apply to me, because gardening is so localized, it's so focused in on where you live. And a lot of the channels I've seen are either in California or the South or back on the East Coast, and there's nothing wrong with those places. But the conditions there and all of those places are so different than what we face here in the Rocky Mountains. Particularly if you are like me. I live in southwestern Wyoming. My home is at 6,800 feet above sea level. I have a very short season, and a lot of things just won't work well up here, or I have to modify them to make them work. Because as we all know, Wyoming can look like this 6 months or even longer out of the year. That's why I started this channel, Rocky Mountain Gardener. It's because I want to provide a place for those of us who live in the Rocky Mountains, particularly if you have a cold climate and a short season with challenging conditions like Wyoming, where we can share ideas, thoughts, resources, and open up dialogue about gardening and learn together. When I moved here, I asked everyone I could find, okay, what grows here? What can I plant? When do you plant? What sort of things do well here? What kind of fruit trees do well here? And I got varied responses. Some really helpful, and some people simply just said, don't bother, nothing grows here, way too cold. But we started a garden anyway. Oh boy, were we successful, even more than I ever had been in my Zone 6 garden in Oregon. So come join me as we learn together. Please feel free to comment on my videos. Please feel free to follow me on Instagram and comment there.
If you like this video, please subscribe and like.